I need a better way to go about that. Well, at least no one on YouTube's gonna have to see it. Okay, hello Twilis, Minalex Waffles here. Hope you can see me okay, hear me okay, hear the game okay. You see okay. Goodness sake, I'm fine the whole time. I'm starting soon screen. Then as soon as I begin this, I cough. Sorry. Welcome back to more Zelda Breath of the Wild. And you shouldn't be able to hear my fan because I sure as crap didn't hear it during my test. Alright, now as the title of the stream says, we're going to be destroying monster camps. And I have more weapons, as you can clearly see. I also have ability to make more. I've been killing guardians off screen. Very boring work, which I have shown before, or at least I showed it a little bit and explained my process, because trust me, you didn't want to watch me do that. It's a lot of saving and then reloading if I didn't get cores or enough of these, because I need these for basically all my weapons, and I need that, 2 of each of these, to make either the sword or the saw blade, hence why I have so many. And I actually was not trying to get giant cores, and I have effing 8. I'm still surprised that happened. Now, as for other things, monster part-wise, these are for armor upgrades we'll have later. I'm still working on collecting all the materials, though. As you can see by the skull on the map, there's our first monster camp. Oh man, there's a couple over there. I might save those ones for last. I don't want to go over there. It's super annoying. Now I'm probably not going to ride the horse to each location, because F that noise. That'll take way too long. Of course, if anyone ever does that donation thing where I have to do no fast travel run, then I'd have no choice. But that's not what this is. Okay, this will probably be something I don't hit right away, because that's the Coliseum, and I'm probably going to get my crap wrecked in there. Honestly, most of these camp locations are spots I have been to or got close to, and so know that there's monsters there. I mean, there's loads in Hyrule Castle, and I am tempted to go in there, but I'm not going to do so just yet. I will put this out there right now, though. To those of you who really don't want to watch me destroy monster camps, just let me know that that's not what you want to see. Like, when this goes on YouTube, just go and chat and say you don't care about the monster camps. And I just won't show it off anymore, okay? Okay. So honestly, I'm probably going to get bored doing this, since I can't listen to music or watch anything on the side. You all know how it is by now. Hi. You shouldn't have gotten that close to me. Oh, crap. I only have one shield, by the way. Oh, I got that. Whoa. I think I got stuck on something. Ah! Oh, he's behind me. Yeah, F you too, buddy. Okay, this is a problem. Master Sword is not going to cut it for this. There's too many of them. And they all have long reach weapons. You know what I say to that? Ancient Blade Saw. And yes, I cooked a few meals before I started this. I kept doing my streams and I didn't have any single ounce of food on me, which was just plain stupid. Nope. You're still alive? Nope, you missed. And you missed too, and I wasn't even trying to dodge you. No, don't pick it back up. Ow. I don't need to use the saw on you. Get out of here. And that doesn't surprise me. The Master Sword is really effing crappy. And you don't do Trial of the Sword. Ow. I don't even have that, so I couldn't do it if I wanted. Wait, no. Use this up, then switch. Like, don't get me wrong, I made sure I had weapons, the ancient stuff, and that's a crappy bow. I made sure I had ancient weapons and all, but they won't last long term, guys. They're kind of flimsy. They're better if they're going up against guardians and the like. But yeah, I can kill other things using them. Those weapons are just gonna break pretty quick, that's all. Okay, there's a treasure chest here. Let's see what's in it. Hello? There we go. Sure. I need to start collecting gems anyway. At least particular ones. Amber will be easy. Those are the most effing common. All I gotta do is kill Stone Twilis. Well, some of them anyway. There's ones in cold locations I haven't really bothered to go after. Like, I know for a fact there's... yeah, there's one right here, and I just haven't bothered to go over there because, you know, it's cold. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the horse and get it to a stable. That way when I want it, I can just teleport to the stable and then go from there. Well... it loads faster on the Switch, it's fine. And yes, I know, the Switch 2 loads ridiculously fast. I have heard. And you know what? Unless anyone feels like donating a bunch of money to me so I can buy a Switch 2, and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on it, I don't care. I got my Switch on eBay for a good price. I can assure you, I am not going to be buying a Switch 2, or Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom on that one, unless I have a really good incentive to do so. And so far, I have not had such incentive. Coffee. Okay. Now, ideally, I'd like to stream this for at least an hour, but I'm not going to make you guys any promises. Guardians should already be dead. I don't need to worry about them. Oh yeah, 3 hours tops. I won't promise you anything though. If I get sick of playing, then I get sick of playing. However, I'm in a pretty good mood, so hopefully everything should be fine. We should make it to 3 hours. And then after that, I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna try to practice my violin again. Although I'm really thinking I need an actual teacher, because YouTube is okay, but... it's not like I can ask my instructor questions, you know? It's an effing YouTube video. I found some pretty okay guides, though. Although one of them I had to scrap because she wasn't telling me which strings I'm supposed to be playing. Oh, whoops. I effed that up. Right, Master Sword is taking a nap. You can go down. Hello! Oh crap, he's got the raw broadsword. No 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 no. Nope. If you got... okay, that wasn't a broadsword. Oh, actually it is a broadsword. I might claymore. If it had been a claymore, that probably would have hurt a whole lot more. Ha 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 ha. No, not particularly good. Here, dump that. Pick this up. Okay. I'm sure someone noticed, though, that there's attack up on these. Which means my XP level actually isn't terrible. However, the royal weapons, which are my favorite, that hasn't happened to yet. Which means I still need way more XP. I'm figuring when we do the first Divine Beast, that'll get me closer to what I need for that. But monster camps first to try to get a little more of that XP. And then shrines so I can get another stamina wheel. Oh, he's smart. Okay, that's not good for me. Okay, that would have gone better for you if you, swung that correctly, but you didn't. If he started spinning it around, then I would have been in trouble there. Like, that guy, he can definitely get me in trouble with his weapon really quickly. Which is why we're going to climb up here, and I'm going to snipe him with arrows. After I, eat some more eggs and rice. One more time. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to make proper meals. Forgive me. Hang on, I see you. I want... Alright, let's get him. This might hurt me too if I'm not careful. Yeah! Well, apparently there's a chew hiding in there. Can't be bothered to kill you, mate. Oh, I got him right in the head. I didn't make him do that. He did it on his own. There's a bunch of lizard foes in the water. Okay, I was about to say, how did he miss me? I'm gonna take that shield because I actually don't have another one right now. Ow. I prefer to save that for guardians. For, obvious reasons, because it's a guardian shield. Didn't think I'd picture you. I was talking to a friend of mine, Thunderstar, the other day. I think it was just yesterday, I think. No, the day before. Pretty sure. He was telling me he's going to do a fill up the compendium challenge in this. It's like, I think he's nuts. He has a guidebook for it, like the official guidebook, I'm pretty sure he said, so that's gonna help. But there are actually weapons and shields that you can miss out on if you're not careful. It entirely depends on your XP level, I think. I think the items will still be the same, which is fine, or they just aren't there. Well, that would be the problem. But I know there's some rare stats you can miss out on if your XP level's too high, which is really annoying. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and grab this. Because these are chests that I found off screen and I didn't want to pick up since you guys couldn't see me get them. Again, most of the guardians are gone, so I don't have to worry about them. The flying ones are still there, because I can't be bothered to kill them. You all know I'm a crummy shot with a bow. So if I'm trying to aim at something that's flying, it will shoot me within, what, 10 to 20 seconds? Guys, the stress. Heck no. That is not my idea of a good time. When it comes to flying guardians, I try to get a a high point and then shoot them mid-air, because then I know that I'm gonna kill it. Because I have time to aim. Okay. You know, maybe when I'm done here I'll try to call that one person who gave me lessons before. See if I can get a hold of her again. It's like I said, YouTube violin lessons are okay, but I can't exactly talk to my instructor. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm not one of those really smart people who can learn without a proper guidance. I'm really not. Midna is not one of those people. I need a better effing shield than this. Which is a good reason right there to go into Hyrule Castle and just loot all the Royal Guard stuff and the Knight stuff. And I'm sure someone's wondering why I didn't say Hylian Shield, and that's because I want that to actually be kind of good. Because that can actually get stats of, you know, lasting longer, having a better shield quality to it. And I didn't know it did that. Oh, okay, sure. Not that I particularly need bomb arrows. But I'll take them. Okay, it's turning nighttime. You all know me. I don't like wandering at night. Effing stall enemies are infuriating. Got a lot of firewood on me, which is good. I didn't think that weapon was gonna cut it. It's made of wood. Can't really use wood for tinder. Oh, F. We're in trouble. So about my plan of just running across Hyrule Field to these. Gonna have to scrap that. Oh shoot. I saw Link tense, so I knew something saw me, or he saw something. Well, there we go. That's what happened. Guardian. Oh, wait a minute. Right. You all don't mind if we just, you know, sit here for like a minute 40 seconds? We can hang. I would just use my shield, the ancient shield on it, and it can kill itself that way, but there's a guardian right across the way from here that's gonna see me, and they have surprisingly long range. I still say, strategically speaking, that was a brilliant move by Demise. I mean, come on, machinery helped the hero and the princess 10,000 years ago to bring him down. Why wouldn't he take hold of the guardians and divine beasts? Demise isn't known for being dumb. It was smart. Did it suck for Hyrule? Yes, but it was strategically a good move. And I know crap all about strategy. So if I'm saying that, you gotta hand the guy some props. Okay, I don't think I'm so warm now that I need my fan on, so I'm gonna turn it off. And I have 3 fans in my room now, by the way. There's one in the window. It's one of those big square clunky ones. I use that to either bring in cool air from outside, or I turn it the other way around, so it sucks the hot air out. Then I have another fan, the type that you can pull up and down and have it oscillate. It's honestly never been really that amazing at producing air. But maybe if I take the cover off the front, it would be, because that big little blocky thing on the front of it blocks a lot of the airflow. But I have that as high as it'll go, at least tallness-wise. It's up. And I put it on oscillate. Hey me! Guess what you forgot to do? Well, there goes the shield. Surprised it survived a single beam. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to go into Hyrule Castle. Ooh! It dropped 2 of those ancient shafts. Remember, I need those for weapons. Yeah, I think doing some of the main quests should happen sooner than later. You can totally use Guardian stuff, ancient gear, to kill things. You can get away with it just fine. I have done it. But it's better to have other weapons that aren't so, you know, flimsy. And I can't be bothered to chop off his legs. I'm just gonna cap him with an ancient arrow. I'll get less parts, but he'll die quicker. Okay, there's 4 ancient shafts right there. Gimme. Whenever I do that, it's always the matter of how many ancient shafts dropped, and if there's even 1 ancient core. I know I need 2 for each weapon, but sometimes they just don't like to drop, so I have to pick and choose. Do I want just 1 or none at all? And usually you want at least just 1. And if you're saving before each guardian you kill, it should be fine. Although, if you're going to be running after them on horseback, be careful. Your horse can and will get shot by a laser. So, Minda would definitely recommend you're either careful with the horse, or you wake up the horse god if the worst happens. Of course, if you don't care about your horse and you want a better one anyway, then let it get killed, I suppose, even though that's really effing mean. There's only 2... whatever. It's good enough. Where are you? Right there, apparently. Alright, you're done. Okay, I knew there was a chest in here. I've seen it so many times as I come through. Okay, I guess that can stay there. I don't really plan on using that, though. I'll come back for it at some point and get rid of it, though. Okay, so I guess you're gonna follow me on my route for guardian hunting. Just because a lot of them are in the path to these treasure chests I've marked. Which I'd like to finally be able to open. I'm sure nothing drastically important is in them, but I do enough stuff off-screen. You guys deserve to see at least some of the crap I do. You know, I'm gonna let you live, just because you're off the beaten path and you're probably not gonna see me. Because we're not here to guardian hunt. And I'm also not Korok seed hunting right now. It's in my tags, but just because it's something we will do again eventually, not something I'm doing right now. I say that because that's a Korok seed. I swear, the people who 100% this effing game get all the Korok seeds. I mean, props that they're willing to do that, but jeez. I thought about it when I played this on the Wii U, and I started working toward it. I maxed out my weapon, my bow, and shield stash. The shield stash wasn't really necessary. I only used the Hylian shield. But I maxed them out and I kept collecting more thinking I'd get something great out of it. Then it occurred to me to look up what I get if I collect them all. You get crap. I'm not kidding, it's basically some stupid little joke item. Not worth it if you ask me. If I'm gonna collect a bunch of stuff, there is gonna need to be a good reason for me to do so. And that wasn't a good enough reason. 10 arrows. Okay. Let's preferably not have to kill that guardian. I thought so. Okay. Ooh, sure. Okay, so those are my chest locations. I really don't want to hit the Colosseum, because I know there's Lionels in there, and I'm definitely not prepared for that. Come on. Alright. While we're kind of just chilling, since I'm traveling to my locations to kill crap, those of you who watch this on Twitch, go under my About section and see my awesome panels, for one thing. Person who made those, quite talented. But that aside, under the donation you can see there's a wide variety of games you could do donation toward to make me play. If any of those you would actually like to see me do, you can put forward the donation, and when you put your message in, specifically tell me that's what it's for, because I'm not going to guess. You should be able to do a message, that is. And if you can't, just tell me in the chat after you do your donation. And then I will definitely play the game. The higher the donation has to be, the more you can tell I don't want to do it. But if I really absolutely did not want to, it wouldn't be there. So don't worry about making me play a game I hate. Arguably, I do hate Bayonetta 3 a lot, but not enough that I wouldn't be willing to play it again if someone made me. But I highly doubt anyone's going to pay that much money. Yes, I put that price tag like that deliberately. 'Cause I don't want to play it again. Sucks to be you guys. And you. That was a waste of a fire arrow. I forgot to switch. My bad. Can I have your shield? Thanks. What, you're not gonna get mad if I stole your shield? The bokoblins react when I do that. I think even the moblins do too. Aha! He dropped his tail for me. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. I'm not sure I've got a picture of that shield I picked up. I am literally standing in front of you and you're trying to aim at me with the bow. I think that's a lost cause, dude. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, that. I don't think I've gotten any of these on the compendium. Another tail. Perfect. I'm gonna need those. Crap. Yeah, I didn't think so. I realize that's a crappy camera shot, but whatever. Well, what? That's actually pretty strong. And it's not even an attack up. You know what? In that case, I will equip it. It doesn't... Actually, it looks kind of cool. Hi. You're very plain, but that is the bow type I'm a big fan of. Okay, so that was one. I think we found that when I was doing that one side quest where the dude abandoned all his friends. Which, again, if you... Living in a dangerous world where there's monsters, learn to defend yourself if you insist on traveling. I'm always gonna gripe about that. At least in the world of Zelda, you have a higher chance of surviving such an encounter rather than in the world of The Witcher. Go up against certain crap in that world and you're just gonna die. Okay. I know I've said just go after Stone Tallest when it comes to getting gems, but come on, these are nice too. And what did I pin this spot for? I don't see anything. Other than the crap that's already here. Oh, hi. Well, I'm not doing that right now. Was I mistaken? I think so, because I don't see any monster camp right there. Alright, I guess we're gonna go this way. Now, did I see... those are regular deposits, I don't care. Alright, off we go. My shoulder is all stiff. Maybe I won't practice the violin. That's my arm I use for the bow, too. My shoulder's stiff. Grr. Of course. Pretty much all of my stuff is electrified, too. Real nice. Well, we have to wait now. Goody gumdrops. Whoa, hello plane. That's loud. I freaking hate when it's stormy in this game. Back to what I was talking about, the donation things you can do for a game to make me play. I also now have alongside the panels my Steam wish list. Pretty much every game on there is something I would stream if I had it. So if you want more games for me to stream for all of your viewing pleasure, then maybe be nice and help Midna out. Up to you. Heck, even pretty much everything on my Throne account would be for streaming. But those are a lot more expensive, so I absolutely do not expect that. Of course, there's my Switch wishlist as well, but I don't think I can really share that. Honestly, I think most of the games on the Switch wishlist are like between $30 and $60. Because some of the games are new or are just very popular, or the companies hate lowering their price tags. So yeah, between like $30 to $60 or what all those things are. Okay. Glad I picked that up. Yep. Okay. Now, I probably should have started the stream a little bit later in the afternoon. My brother always recommends I do that. You're more likely to get people in. The only reason I don't just wait is because I can't guarantee I'll still be in the mood to stream in some occasions. Okay, this spot was barely worth hitting. I'm sure I've killed so many of these blue ones by now that they're not giving me XP points. Well, I actually might be able to use that. Maybe. You know what? I want to see if that'll work. Hang on, we're making a side trip. I need to see if this works. Just bear with me. I need to test this. I've seen people do it with weapons. I need to know if it works with shields. I'd assume it does, but I don't actually know. If it works, then awesome. If not, then, well, now I'll know, won't I? I won't try it again. Okay. And I should probably make it daytime, so I don't have to deal with stinking stall enemies. They're just too annoying, guys. Especially when you're in the middle of trying to do something and got those little jerk faces popping up. Hey.
Hi.
I don't plan on going all the way there, but we're gonna get close. I'd make my own, but I kind of need my fireproof lizards. They're gonna be for upgrades. Speaking of, since we're going this way, Might as well make sure I pick up a couple. Didn't roll? I heard the music, but I don't see him. Or her. Whatever. Felt like I could ask the dragon what it prefers. Hello, lizard. When you've got the Sheikah armor, it's astonishingly easy to get these stupid things. I mean, for most of the critters you can use for elixirs and such, just put the Sheikah gear on or make a really powerful stealth elixir and you're golden. No? Okay. Sometimes I'll find one under a rock. No? More likely I need a smother wing. And oh gosh, are those annoying to catch. They're only in the hottest locations you can find, I swear. And that makes them super annoying to get a hold of. Can't be bothered to kill you, mate. Or you, for that matter. Okay, I think 15 is fine. Looking forward to when we've done enough Divine Beasts where I can go to Gerudo Town and get those dang earrings. Because I'm sick of wearing the hood. It's all we've got right now, though, so I have to use it. Well, arguably there's something else I could get, but I don't know precisely how to reach it. I'd have to watch a video guide. Which actually wouldn't be a problem, because all I have to do is mute it. Pop that. Right. Yeah. Should I go all the way to the mine area? Yeah, I'm gonna do that, because I didn't want to go over there unless you guys were watching. Alright. I see you, and you see me. Come back. No! It's just... With the shape of the rusty shield, it did not look like a traveler's shield. Well, I found out what I wanted to find out. It does work. You can throw rusty weapons at these guys, they'll suck them up, and then spit them out in actual good quality. So I figured if they can do that with weapons, surely they can do it with a shield, because why not? Ooh, okay. I don't have enough ice arrows to pull this off. We're gonna go around a different way. If we were going all the way to Goron City, it'd be fine. They probably have ice arrows. But we're not going all the way to Goron City. I've already said it, but I don't like going into the major towns where the Divine Beasts are if I don't plan on staying to take care of it. I feel like a crumb if I just get what I want and then leave. I feel like an absolute crumb if I do that. Does it mean I'm missing out on some stuff? Yeah, but I don't want to feel like a crumb. And I felt like enough of a crumb when I played Tears of the Kingdom, so... Although that case was a little different. In that case, I literally did my first Divine Beast just because I wanted food ingredients from the town, from the stinking shop. I didn't do it because I needed to take care of it. I did it because I wanted my food supplies. Such a crappy reason. I'm terrible. I definitely felt like a crumb for that. I see you. Oh, I see you too. Hi. Okay, I'd kill him, but again, I don't have that many ice arrows. I'd kill him with a weapon, just fine, but... it'll take longer. Okay, so long as I get past this little spot here, we should be fine. How do you... Alright, here's the mine. Here are lizards. There's a bunch of them in this area. If you need a couple, then just come here. You'll find a ton. Some fire keys as well. Okay. Guy here will give us a piece of the heat-resistant armor. Do 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 do. I think you need to give him 10 lizards or 5. Honestly, I need them too, but... I think it's as easy as leave location, come back, and there more will spawn. I'm pretty sure... It's not like I test it often. Got him. Dude, there's literally 2 behind you. I'm just chilling on the rocks. I've already got a bunch. Keep your word. Alright, there we go. I hate this armor. I absolutely hate it. It looks ridiculous. I mean, look at that crap. I hate this armor. And unfortunately, you do have to make use of it. Maybe if you get lucky with an elixir and it's strong enough, then you don't have to. But I don't seem to get lucky with these elixirs often. Okay, that's all I wanted to do over there. At least I know the thing with the shield works. That was the main reason for hopping over there. Do you think I could, like... No, let's give that a try. Let's go from here. Okay, ow! I don't think I'm gonna be messing with the violin after all. My shoulder is killing me. Haha. Why? Dang it. It felt fine earlier. Whatever. Not much I can do about it. If it hurts, it hurts. Simple as that. How long has it been? Almost an hour. Okay. Now, I really might not show me destroying monster camps regardless, because, guys, I get bored doing this. I don't know how all you feel. You know what, I'm gonna rest right here, and then keep going. Yeah, I think I just won't show me doing this anymore, because there's a lot of monster camps, and I'm liable to find some more. So, yeah, I'm just not going to show this any longer. I'd like to get to the point where we're doing shrines again, and do our first divine beast, because it has been a while, and we have not made any story progression. I'll accept the fact that that's my fault, entirely my fault, but I want to be ready before I do it. Where are those ostriches? Please? No! Dang it. I wanted the whole bird. I must have spent ages hunting those things at one point to get tons of whole bird. Mr. Crow or Raven, could you shut up? Oh my goodness. Other birds are not nearly that annoying. Quaker parrots are worse. And I can actually say that because we had one at one point. And he was a little jerk face. Oh, come on. The other bird we had wasn't like him. It was a cockatiel. Mind you, she could still be noisy, but it was only on a couple of occasions. One of which when Papa came home. Papa was her favorite person. They were so cute together. But she would start chirping the moment she knew he was home. She'd calm down after a bit, though. And we do have confirmation that Polly was female, considering she laid eggs. Still remember my poor brother's reaction to that. Dude, I'm hitting you. Get stun locked. Gosh, dang it. What is this, Mother effing Bayonetta 3? Hit everything. Get out of my way! Why am I not doing my spin attack? Gosh, it's so effing finicky in Tears. It's proving to be just as finicky in this. Ow. What is with this guy right now? F you. I'm at the side of you, you can't hit me like that. I did not handle this scenario very well. Like, at all. You, I want your shield. Oh, that didn't work. He had his shield up when I threw it. No! Okay, who's got the fire arrows? Enough. Did you seriously just lose sight of me? Yo! You're the last one. Yeah, you get flung up in the air. Get your shield out of my face. Actually, you know what? There we go. That was kind of rude, but I don't like shields. I haven't ever since Genshin Impact. Boy oh boy, is it not annoying? No, it is super annoying to fight something using a wooden shield when you don't have a fire character. And even worse if it's raining, even if you do have one. This won't take long. See? What'd I tell you? Okay, there's a couple of silver dudes, so that will have helped. Don't know how much, but it'll have helped. There's a bunch of stuff over there, because I remember ignoring them as we went up the tower. I'm sure I don't have to say this, but I'm bored. Consider me akin to a child with a very short attention span. I get bored so easily. You can imagine that was a nightmare for Mama when I did homeschooling. Well, my issue with homeschooling wasn't that I got bored. There was other things. Regardless, we eventually gave up on that, though. More me. I don't deny it. Oh, shoot. No. And ice keys as well? What the heck? There's a party up here, jeez. I don't think he sees me. I don't dare shield surf down that. This thing's probably flimsy as crap. How do you... No. Stay away from me. And it's nighttime. Perfect. That is literally just what I need. Alright, I see our monster camp. I mean, I was in a good mood too. Apparently that's not enough even to deal with this boredom. I mean, guys, I'm running around and I'm hitting my spots where I marked monster camps. It's not exactly fun. For F's sake. Apparently there's a luminous stone in there. Yeah, if you ever have a hard time looking for luminous stone, just make it nighttime and there you go. That'll help. Strange. Are you serious? It's just these things? Well, that wasn't worth marking. Yeah, that was not worth marking in the least. And perfect. Okay, there's one over here. I could get there from that spot. There's a couple of lizardfolks around it, but it's fine. Ah, oh, dude, my shoulder. When I'm not moving it, it's stiff, but the second I start moving it is when it hurts. Aw, man, I fell. For some reason I couldn't reach him too well? Oh, sure, you noticed after I killed your friend. And you're done. You really should have come at me with a spear. Hey. Feel ignored. Too soon. Meh. Ah! Should have dodged the other way. And that's like fighting against a spear, so that's really not a good call, sir. This is mine now. And that's why I killed him for his tail. Wait. He's supposed to be green. Well. That definitely goes to show more that my XP level's getting up there. Like to avoid unnecessary combat if at all possible. They may be weak, but they're gonna take up weapon durability I could be putting somewhere else. Okay, I'm not sure I can avoid all these guys, there's too many. Effing A. Yes, I see the Korok. I don't care though. We're not doing that right now. I mean, we're definitely not going to do that while I'm bored. Hello, Mr. Frog. You see that mushroom? The frog. Ah, you effing kidding me. The timing. Alright. Oh gosh, dang it, my shoulder. What did I do? We just have to wait for the storm to pass, guys. Oh, well that's good. Master Sword's good to go. Worthwhile sentence. Ow. Now, Wax Warmer, I like you, but you're in the way of a lot of stuff I need to click on right now, so can you move? Thanks. Okay, you know what? Unless I get someone to pop in chat, what I'm gonna do from this moment forward is mute my mic and just turn on my music. Because, guys, I am bored stiff over here. I'm gonna go grab my little speaker, and I'm gonna turn on a playlist on my phone. Preferably without knocking over my fan. Alright, muting mic now. Give me a second, my phone's being finicky. Huh. I hate the ads on this new music app I'm using, but it just gave me it gave me something new to read. A little comic. You know what, the ads on this thing aren't half bad. That looks like it's gonna be interesting. But I'll read it later, obviously. Hello there. How are you? Yeah, I was muted. I had music playing, and I don't want to get copyright striked, so I just muted the mic. I was terribly bored, so I needed to do something. Music helped. Another royal bow, but it's not amazing. The audio is weird. It didn't sound weird when I tested it. Weird. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can do about that. It was fine when I ran my test. Very strange. You guys are about to have a bad day. I have tons of bomb arrows. It's still strange, because I tested both my audio and the game audio before I started stream. If the capture card is loose, something's wrong with the computer, which wouldn't surprise me. This is a cheap way to kill these guys, but I don't care. He flew. I've never actually watched anyone play that. I think my brother played it briefly once upon a time, though. Whee! Okay. Enough of me being rude. Oh, crap! Didn't matter, you're dead. Ta-da! Okay. Critical hit? Sure, I guess. I don't even play the older ones. The combat is too slow for me. I just get annoyed at how long it's taking to kill somebody. I guess I'll keep that for now. I do have Syndicate, and that's fine. Combat's not disgustingly slow. Okay. Guess I'm heading this way then. The combat is slow in those? Thought they were all pretty quick, but I haven't watched a Batman game in F knows how long. Just not for you? Yeah. My brother played a couple of those, I think. I think he also bought them for me, but I've never gotten around to playing them. I'm sure I will, at some point. Just not in a big hurry to do so. That sounds annoying. Give me your coffee. Alright, there it is. I like stealth as well, when it's, you know, done properly. Oh, hello. Like, take the Thief game. And I do unfortunately mean that reboot. Well, there's no unfortunately about it. The Thief reboot was actually really good. If you ignored the story. No! Aw. Get back here, Diamond. So I what, picked up 2 right there? Yeah, I picked up 2. Nice. I would look them up. Like, look into the old Thief games before getting them. Because I've only watched them played, and I kind of got bored because the person wasn't talking. But the stealth has always appeared to be pretty good in those. As for the reboot, the storyline of the reboot mother effing sucks. And I've played that, like, probably 3 times. And most recent playthrough was probably a couple years ago now. I'm not sure, I'd have to double check. But I effing hate the storyline of that game. The stealth mechanics, heck, the mechanics, period, are pretty good. Sometimes some games would disappoint you, but I think the stealth is pretty good. And one thing I like is that the AI in the game isn't completely stupid like in Skyrim. Like, you can shoot a bandit in Skyrim, and they'll just go, must have been my imagination. No. That is so effing stupid. In Thief, if you shoot a guard with an arrow, whether or not it's a lethal shot or not, that guard and every other guard nearby is freaked out the whole time you're in the area after that. And if you knock out a guard or kill one and other guards find them, they get on high alert as well. Which, some people would find that frustrating, but it actually shows they have good AI. And I actually like that. Mind you, I don't usually kill the guards in Thief, because Garrett doesn't kill people. I prefer to play that game as a proper thief, because the real thief doesn't kill their targets. Or anyone, really, if they can avoid it. And Garrett just personally doesn't like to kill people if it can be avoided, so I don't kill people. You totally can. I just don't. There we go. I actually got all the collectibles, too. I had to use a guide, because there were some I had no idea where they were. Yeah, still though, you pop a guy in the head with an arrow, he's not gonna walk away from that. I mean, come on. Not to mention he and every other guy isn't just going to completely ignore that it happened. That's why I'm not a fan of Skyrim's enemy AI. I mean, mind you, it has some pretty funny scenarios because of it. Like, one time I took a torch off a wall and dropped it on the floor because I didn't actually want it. I was just making it so I could sneak. And Bandit Marauder just strolls over like nothing's wrong, picks up my torch and gives it to me, telling me to be more careful with my stuff. I had to pause the game and shake my head really hard, because what? Another occasion, I think I sniped an effing mage, and he was literally an inch away from me where I was pressed up against a wall, and he missed me. I'm sorry, but it would have to be pitch effing black for someone not to see you when they're that close. Not to mention the probability of them brushing against you on accident. I mean, come on. It was good for the situation, but really stupid when you think about it. And these guys are going to be irritating to fight right here, because they're probably not going to come close to me. Yo, come here. You're coming to me, not the other way around. Come on. Let's dance. You shouldn't have done that. Makes it real easy to kill you. Are you all using spears? They're all using spears. It's really easy for me to dodge a spear, dude. Shouldn't come at me with a spear. Well, that was easy, but that's because they were using the easiest to dodge weapon possible. You're green, not worth it. There's a lot of monsters in this area. That's why I came here. I can't tell what color you are. You're green, not worth it. Orange and blue. Not really worth it either. But they're gonna come at me regardless, so I'm gonna have to kill them. Aw. Fine. You sure turned around quick? Come on, Link, I need you to dodge. Ah, not that. I'm not good at dodging that. Ah. Can you target the right enemy? Thank you. Gosh, what am I playing? Darksiders 2? Thing A, the targeting in that can be so effing irritating. Ow. Would you stop that? Oh my gosh, he keeps doing it. Now I gotta get back up there. Alright, thank you for popping in. Hope you have a good rest of your day. If you could stop spinning that thing around your head, that'd be real nice. Effing D-bag. There you go, now I can dodge that. Okay, I'm gonna mute again. See that on the water? The orange color? Yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, so if we look at the map, wait, so there's only a couple more skulls left. Now, I'm not going over here because I don't want to deal with the cold temperature. It's way too annoying. That's the Colosseum, which, honestly, I know that's there, so I'm not going to leave the marker on it. There's Lionels in there, and I'm not ready to duke it out with a bunch of Lionels. I'd like some slightly stronger gear. Especially preferably a shield if I F up. I know I picked up a couple good ones, but let's have a few more, yeah? And here, there's a bunch of Hinoxes here that are really tough. And on that note, I know they're there, so I don't need the skull. Which leaves just these ones over here. I think I'll just save those for like later at some point. Like when we get Snow Quill armor. Which means next stream we're probably finally gonna do some shrines. So that I can get my extra stamina wheel. And then we finally do our first divine beast. Then I'll try to do all the side quests in that area as much as possible. I think I can do them all in one go. I think I'd be able to. It shouldn't be that bad. And then, well, you know, I think we could just go to the next divine beast after that, which is the one in Goron City. Do all the side quests I can find there. And then Gerudo Town. Alright, that seems like a plan. And I need to go to the bathroom really bad, so no ending spiel, forgive me for that, but I need to go, so under the About sections are all my links. Go follow, join, subscribe, support, yada yada on those things. Now I have to go, sorry. I'll see you in the next stream.